Sleeves here, day 62 of my AT 2.0 hike. Man, Underdog, Magic Mike and I, we're getting an early start this morning. Our goal, to get to the Human Nature Hostel in Andover, Maine. Heading that way, that's our big goal for the day. Only have a few miles here. We're leaving the Fry Notch lean-to and about to be on our way. I know we'll see some neat things. Hope you stick with me. Man, we've been walking here in the woods most of the morning, climbing, and look at this. Man, let me tell you, what a glorious day God has provided. Good stuff. Man, it's just gorgeous this morning. Cool, neat climb this morning, pretty clean steps, nothing major. And then the trail's pretty good so far. So, man, what a great day. Thank you. Trail talk today. Well, this is what's on my mind. It happened last night and it made me start thinking. Magic Mike was tired last night, and about 5:30, man, he was ready to go to bed immediately. And Underdog said, "Hey Magic, let's make a fire." Just kidding around. So I got to thinking, you know, I have been asked tons of times about campfires. Hey, do you make a campfire when you camp while you're on the trail? And let me give you the short answer to that. The short answer is no. I do not. And I'll give you a few reasons why, but just straight up, too tired. I don't know if you've ever built a campfire and made it to where it was actual sustainable fire, but it's a lot of work. That's a lot of energy, and I just have never felt like expending that amount of energy on a campfire. And plus, in the summer, in certain parts of the country, it's hot, and you know, you really don't want a fire. But even in the wintertime, man, the main thing I want to do is get in my sleeping bag and get warm if that's what I need to do. The other thing, quite often in many states, it's posted as a no fire zone. So even at the campsites, it says no fires. And that's for, gosh, there were several states that way. I think it was New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. There's a lot of them that most of the sites say no fires. And so that kind of solves that problem. But if you are a long trail hiker, you're probably not going to want a fire anyway. And the only time I can recall having fires at a campsite that I was at, if there were other people around, is that sometimes folks that come up for the weekend or do something like that and they're staying in the area, they might have a fire going, and that is about the extent of a fire. It's all about business after you stop hiking on a long day. It's getting your water, eating, and going to bed. And that's all you're thinking about. Campfire is not on your list. But just kind of interesting that the campfire is one of those things you always think about when you're camping, but not backpacking, I can assure you. So that's trail talk today. All right, one of the things that doesn't show up on video is the temperature. Man, I wish it would. Believe it or not, in August, man, the temperature last night where we were camping was like in the 40s. This morning, we've been hiking mostly in the 50s. I don't think it's probably even, I don't know, it might have made it to 60s yet already, but man, it's just hard to describe what it's feeling like here in Maine in August. Man, I know Georgia's baking. Florida is as well, if it's not under the rain. But gosh, it's just hard to describe the temperature here in August in the summertime. Cool little spot. Looks like a nice swimming hole there. Man, bet that water's cold. All right, man, we made it to the East B Hill Road. We have done our hiking for the day.
Yes, sir.
And we are looking up the road and down the road for that car that's supposed to take us to Human Nature Hostel. Cool. So either we're gonna sit here till 8:30 or we're gonna try to get a hitch. We're wrapping up day 62. Man, we got to the East B Hill Road and got picked up by the folks here at the Human Nature Hostel. Cool spot. Just here today, and tomorrow my rest day. So man, we just had about, I don't know, about almost 5 miles we got this morning into the road there where we got picked up. Man, these guys were right on time, just when they said they were gonna be. And man, it's just a cool spot. I'll show you some pictures. So, glad you stuck with me today. Keep hiking. And here in Andover, man, it's a happening place today. They've got a big home day, they call it. Man, a lot happening.